Wow, you're the champ. Alright, are you leaving the party because you don't like to talk? Okay, see you later.
Good luck. What is he singing?
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
What?
Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the champions from the NFC, the Atlanta Falcons. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis, beyond thrilled to be bringing you the Super Bowl. All the pomp, all the circumstance, all the pageantry. It doesn't get any better than this, partner.
I'm loving sharing this booth with you, sharing this moment, this type of a game. For all the teachers who said we'd never make it, we're here.
And we talk these last couple weeks about the buildup, the anticipation. I think these guys are just ready to get out there and get this thing started.
And I know that both coaching staffs have spent considerable time trying to figure out how to best bring their team up to a peak without taking them over the edge and causing a lot of issues early in the game.
And you don't think much of a pregame speech is needed for this one?
I think the pregame speeches were the shortest all year. If they didn't just say, let's go get them, guys, they probably talked too much.
On first down, it's Fitzgerald. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side. Fitzgerald. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Not your normal call in short yardage, but the toss works very well there. Big people out in front, being physical, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Fitzgerald. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's his first catch of this Super Bowl, and he picks up the first down. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. They'll drop the throw, being chased out left.
Oh, God, why did he stop?
Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
But it'll be okay. He'll probably throw an interception here. Actually, this will probably be a run, I would say.
They'll run on first down. Fitzgerald. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making a big-time play?
I wish I had an answer for you.
2nd and 6. This is caught.
Oh, my God, he still caught that. I even played that really well.
Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, He's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive going to plan so far. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. With the first touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Falcons take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready, 90 Wolf.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, shit, that's not good.
And now a fumble.
Fumbled it, but sorry. Sorry for cussing.
That ball is not free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Hey, 57
2nd and 4.
No, really? That's a fumble too?
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Yeah, this one was my quarterback.
The ball gets away from him.
To throw it,
everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Okay, good. So Ruckus held on to that one.
Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A 3rd down gain of 19 from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. Hart escaping the pressure right. And a throw right sideline is complete. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
And now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at it.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, Hart. A battle for it here, and this will be
awesome ball.
And he's out of bounds.
Keep me in it.
Gets to the 10. The end result, 21 yards. 6-0 our score after 1.
So it's good to run this play. This might just get me beat up. Yep. Good, run fast.
And they'll lose yardage here.
Get away from him.
Back to the 19-yard
If I could have, that would have been great.
That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the 1st down play.
Come on, set. 50, play.
Looking to throw on second down. Hart. And he'll get it here to
this is the stuff like
10-yard
against
line.
Trevor. His team is playing out of their
On the
mind.
second down screenplay.
That's okay.
At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
On third down, Hart rolling to his right. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Now the Chiefs bring on their field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. On first down, it's Fitzgerald, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Start getting injured every day.
On third down,
that got it. Come on. Is that stuff that won't get through the line at all? That was a pretty much sellout run block.
The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line.
I don't know what else
to gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
They'll set up a throw, and his throw is incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary.
But it's 6-3 him.
What is all this
I
extra
got to the 5-yard line, but I had
this
to
is
kick out.
unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete.
Everybody's open and nobody can touch it.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
Nobody can stop it.
And eventually taken down, but how about that athletic spin move
that was
we saw?
Again, a
the
perfect play on that.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To his left.
Yep.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Whoop.
Picked
Pick
off
six,
at the
pick
30.
six, pick six. Yeah, buddy.
Woo!
Beautiful.
He will take this one home.
Finally threw a bad pass.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around.
You see that?
They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
I was on the other guy. I thought he was going to do that, but then I pulled the other guy
This is
up.
fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down. What about the 23-yard line?
Now, see if that turns things around.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the pick 6, and decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this.
I don't know who that running back is, but he's spinning through every tackle.
Let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not.
I played that perfectly. My guy wasn't fast enough and couldn't jump up. Watch this. I was right.
He was a 1,000-yard receiver during the regular season, and that's
a good way to play it.
It was
a tricky thing.
Picks up the first down.
It's probably a run.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left.
Look, watch this.
Across his body, and it's intercepted.
Did you see it?
Read it well, and it's picked. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Did you see what I did there, though?
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but
I saw that. I was like, oh, that's
we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's annoying. I can't, they won't hold the blocks at all.
2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run it now.
Nobody blocks.
He still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. To throw on third down. Hart. Over the middle, it's complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
90-yard touchdown.
I don't trust kicking a field goal here.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down.
61, matchbox right. Switch. Ready.
They'll try and run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on fourth down. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Looking to throw. Hart. Now they go screen. It's complete. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
And he'll take this one down near the 15. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
I got dove from the 4-yard line and dove into the end zone.
Recon, 132 fighter.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Down. 18 game. 57.
And QB's traps. Let's go.
Back to throw. Hart. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And And his kick is indeed good. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football, something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
And this will be caught in the 30. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl.
Took me everything.
As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Well, I mean, I played about as safe as I could, and I'm up 13-6 because he missed a PAT.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
But I haven't actually been able to score.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them.
Maybe bad.
You've done
a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25.
I knew my guy could throw that good.
And will take over at the 24-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to be?
Oh, he just threw it back to me as he was running. Oh, my God.
And he's got room. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
How do you not tackle?
I don't know. I don't know how he threw that, and my guy, like, messed with it and then kicked it. I don't know what that was.
Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now.
Last 2 games,
in the air.
5 defensive scores.
A couple yards deep.
How often does that happen?
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air.
Oh, I almost got that one.
Away, and it falls incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting.
Oh, nice pass.
And on the left side,
wow.
He caught it, but out of bounds,
was
according to the headlines.
Great pass.
Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't in, but it was a heck of a pass.
Expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual.
Finally sent the blitz that got through.
And he goes down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively.
I have a
no, not
total
at all.
of
I did
2
have a
field
coach
goals
explain
on
to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football.
That's my third
give them a chance.
Maybe play
stringer.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
At the 41-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Hard. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch
99 yards and 1 interception. That's what I have.
Perfect defense in this situation.
That's what I got right now.
There was an incompletion, they would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
From the gun on 3rd down. Hard. It's a short
don't give you that.
complete to his tight end. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Hey.
Oh, that's awful. He didn't even block that guy.
It's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Here we go. 50, plank.
What game?
57.
Football.
Defense wins championship.
Hey, wahoo.
To throw on 2nd down. Hard, flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Let's go. 60 outlaw.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Give me something.
Ready?
On 3rd down. Hard, dancing to his left. Keeps himself upright. Breaks the tackle. And that will be incomplete.
Well, there was a bunch of pressure that time on 3rd down. They nearly got him. Probably should have gotten him, but he's able to escape the pocket. But unfortunately, by then, that play had already broken down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7.
Why is he so wide open? I have 97 overall. Cornerback.
On 4th down.
Sucks so bad.
Oh, I threw that.
He's going to go down way back at the 42-yard line. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take a shot right away from, and it'll be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4th, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
Oh. So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sideline?
I have no offensive ability, so we're going to go back to
going into it. Not necessarily to not get the first down.
We're going to go back to doing things I don't love, but
trusted his defense.
might work.
His defense very much, and I think that that's how he's going to play this game. Go
Can't
for
run,
it.
I can't pass.
I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Now left side on
There we
the
go.
swing pass. And he'll
that
get
one
this
worked.
up to the 30-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guys' jersey clean throughout the game.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
We're going to try it.
No gain on the play there. Second down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Not anymore, but it used to be.
Off the play fake. Hard. They'll roll him out right. It's complete. He finds Falk
One-handed
here.
catch.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down from Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He's coming. We got double up. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Back.
Oh, come on, Julio Jones.
Gosh dang it, that guy somehow never falls for it.
Back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Down. 8, read.
Let's go. Right.
God, Todd really sucks in this game.
3 down.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hart, flush to his right. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
This is annoying. Everybody is
just shy
covered.
of
I can't
midfield
do
at the
anything.
49-yard line.
Oh, I saw one play.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
18 Gators. 57, run.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
Hey, dude.
57 to right. Right 57. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Hart.
Look at that. Like nobody's open ever.
And that's going to be
It's like because he's playing such
incomplete.
good defense. They
The
just give it to
coverage
him.
too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Well, I mean, like, I'm having to work my butt up. The ones he threw to me were me
and
doing
the way
it.
this offense has moved the ball, he
Once I'm
hasn't
throwing
been
to him,
needed
it's just
until
his
here in
guys
the
are
third.
being everywhere. Ooh, come on, no. Ah, dang it.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The guy catches it,
And this will
falls in the
probably
end
be
zone.
the last play of the quarter.
Silver.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on 1st down. It's Fitzgerald. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright
He said
side
a
to
lot
that
of contact,
incompletion.
no calls.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he
Now I've
cannot
got defense
connect.
actually going on.
You hear the calls for a
he's
penalty,
probably
but
gonna-
I just don't
yeah, he's
think
probably
so.
gonna go
I
for it.
think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. They'll set up to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Chiefs will have
Game's
the
a lot
football
harder when
back
it doesn't
in
cheat for you.
excellent field position. first and 10.
Stephon Diggs for the 7th-round draft
pick. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion,
Stephon Diggs and a 7th-round draft.
So they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Go!
To throw on 2nd down. Hart eluding the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that.
3 2020 draft picks.
Sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it?
They overturned it. I've never seen that. I actually challenged the play and they overturned it.
And their inclination
I thought it looked like he was in bounds.
As fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
I ran into that guy.
That's good for the Bills.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a
they overturned
a big one and might need to just put that aside.
But it's 4th down instead of first down.
And get what he can.
So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This to make it a 3-score game late.
I don't know.
And this one is right through.
Did you use a timeout?
And that will extend their lead even further.
No, they overturned it and gave it to me, but so it should have been.
This game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
See, I wasn't sacked before that.
Was 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go
replay it and tell me if I should have had a first down or not. The next play, I ran and I got about 3 yards. They had me at 10 to go. If they gave me that, I should have had something. Instead of being on the 48, they gave it to me on the 28. So that's like over 45. That's a pretty big difference
the Falcons offense at the line. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over.
Unless he pulls a miracle out, this should be game.
They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down,
so
when they decide to go for it, it's not
28,
necessarily
and then he threw
the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense.
Yeah, and they gave it to me. They said overturned.
I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what I think that factored in. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
He just broke like 19 tackles. So instead of having that and being like,
that one covers 24
they did that to,
yards. It's a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield, and that'll wind up incomplete.
So they
try to give his man room to run under it.
Said I got it, and then they didn't give it to me.
Nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Thank God.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people.
No way.
The gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason.
He's challenging.
It's just a simple question of whether or not the ball broke the
point.
Well, I said it's simple. It's not really that simple. It's going to be really complicated.
God,
we would love for it to be simple, to know that it did actually cross the plane of the goal line. But as you described, it is a difficult call. All it takes is a portion of the ball crossing that line. Now the officials have to determine.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. In for the score. And the Falcons get a bit closer. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Check 4, check 4.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
And they give this time to the tailback. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 19. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to...
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Now for the point after. And that one could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Little clock management 101.
And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely
I got my revenge.
A team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now